All right, everyone, it's Matt Mrozik, aka MVM397, with Resin Goodie video number 2 for you today. Since I had the day off, I figured I'd do some reviews and do some work up in the studio. So this is a kit that is produced by a gentleman by the name of Deka Humphreys. He's out of the UK. This is an Aliens Sigourney Weaver / Ripley and Newt 1/6 scale kit. And I was perusing Facebook the other night, and someone had posted a picture, painted a picture of this kit, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, who makes that? How do I get one? So a few minutes later, I found out the guy, I found Deka, he's the producer of the kit. I sent him a note, and he says, yep, I still make those. Now, this is a really, really nice kit, and the price is just crazy. So before I get into that, but anyway, producer's Deka Humphreys, and the sculptor is Neil Sims. And from what Deka I was chatting with him last night, it's an older kit, and I'm surprised he still produces it, because I was trying to do some research on this kit, and I only found the one picture that someone had posted on Facebook the other day of it painted up. So anyway, Sigourney Weaver, or let's just say Ripley, with Newt, and she's on this really, really fantastic base. And the quality of this kit is really, really nice. And I paid. Let me tell you what I paid for this thing. This is shipped from the UK to the US, $98. Really, really inexpensive. I think the kit was like $73, and the shipping was $25, and I had it within like 2 days. Deka dropped the kit off at a company called Killer Kits, and Killer Kits mailed it to me. I've had a lot of questions about my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that I have on my shelf. I bought the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Killer Kits. I'll put a link down below in the description to locate them on Facebook. They've got a ton of great stuff. Man, I found so many cool sculptors out of the UK and everything. It's just unreal what kind of cool stuff is out there that I don't know, because I'm new to figures. But let's get into Ripley here. So 1/6 scale on the base, she is right at 13 inches tall, so a really nice size. The likeness of Ripley is really, really done well. It's a little hard to see in this resin, but the paint up is really, really well, and Newt looks really good too. My only thing about Newt is I think her face is a little too long. I think it'd be she looks a little older here than she is in the movie, and I think it's because her face is just a hair too long. I think if it was, maybe just a fraction of a centimeter or centimeter, squished. Because in the movie, she's kind of this little young girl, and she looks a little pudgy. I don't want to say pudgy, but a little fuller in the face. So her face being elongated, gives her a little more defined cheekbones, and I think she looks a little bit older in the sculpt than she was in the movie. But that's a very small criticism of this kit. The cast now comes in. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 7 pieces. Okay, so you've got Ripley and Newt are one piece. It's all casted together. You have 2 eggs. These are solid resin, done really, really nice. On these, there's like there's a mold line right there. It looks like a little bit of a step, but that's going to be easy to fix. Again, this is less than $100, guys. This is crazy. This is, again, solid resin right here, same step. I'm assuming these are from the same mold. I don't think they did 2 molds for 2 different eggs. The base is really nice. It's solid resin, and of course, I like it when they sand the bottom off, so it's nice and flat. So you got a nice detail in there. Spots for the eggs to sit, and then places for Ripley's feet, so those will get pinned in real nice there. I may even just epoxy to the base, because it'd be easy to transport that way. And then you get the big ass gun that she carries around, and then you also get the flamethrower. So, and then the other piece is her arm with the trigger for the gun. I'll try to find the picture of the paint up of this. I was looking for it last night, I couldn't find it. But the gun basically fits into her palm like that, and it goes in perfectly. And then the picture of the painted up piece, this was slung over her shoulder with a strap. So I'll get a little piece of leather or something, or a little piece of, it wouldn't have been leather. They probably used, I can't think of the word, crap. can't think of the word. Anyway, strap to go over her shoulder, to sling that thing over. So the casting on these is pretty good. Again, this is a true garage kit. This is a guy in his garage pouring resin in the molds. There's a few bubbles in here that'll have to be fixed, but nothing major. Looks pretty good. And the same thing with this guy. Details are retained pretty good. Let's see if this will focus. Come on. There we go. There's a gate right here on the back that'll have to be taken care of. No big deal. I think I'm going to drill. I think the muzzle right here will turn into a bubble in the mold, so I'll probably just cut that off and put a piece of tube in there to replace that. But yeah, I mean, minimal cleanup on these guys. Let's get into Ripley and Newt. I think the base is casted perfectly. There's no mold lines. It's a one-piece mold. You know, it's just down. They fill it full of resin and it's done. So no mold lines there. Nothing to clean up. This is done really, really well. The details are really, really nice. I was looking over this last night, and I'll have to go in. There's a few little areas they'll have to go in and kind of clean out some resin sludge. Like Deka was telling me, it's an older kit, so I'm not sure how old the molds are. But there's a little spot right under here, the chin, where there's some sludge. And not bad. I can almost get it out with my knife. I'll just go in there with, actually I'll go in there with my knife later and clean that out, because there's a little piece of resin that's between her chin and the arm. You can't even see it in camera. I'll go in here and clean out just a little bit. It looks rough. And I'm being pretty picky here, guys, especially for a kit this size and less than $100 shipped from the UK. This is crazy. There's some cleanup that needs to be done in there. He did go through and clean up the mold line on Ripley's leg here. And this is an instance where I kind of wish it would have just been left alone. Because it just got flattened out right here. So I'll just, round it off with a sanding stick. And then right here, I mean, I can see where the mold line is. And I don't mind, I don't mind a mold line. If it's there as part of building a garage kit. I just wish that would have been left alone. I'll have to go back through, and there's some creases in her boot that I'll have to go back and rescribe the detail. Nothing major. Just it creates a little more work for me, I think, in the end. But again, I'm being pretty nitpicky here for a $100 kit. I have some kits that are $250 that aren't casted this well. The details are really, really nice. They've got really nice details molded into like Newt's torn clothes here. Let's see if we can get a close up of Ripley. I think you can see the likeness of Sigourney is like just about spot on. Depends on how you look at it. From here, she looks. See if I can get in better light here. Her profile, if I was being really, really picky, her profile maybe is off just a hair. When you look at her 3/4 or straight on, it is Sigourney Weaver, no doubt. From here, I think again, I think they kind of have the exact opposite problem with Ripley here than with Newt. I think her face needs to be a little bit longer, which would make her look a little, more chiseled look. I won't say chiseled because she's a female, but anyway, I'm being pretty nitpicky. So this is a really, really nice piece. Again, I'll put a link down below to Deka's Facebook page. Super nice guy. I chatted with him quite a bit last night. He's got a bunch of stuff he offers. He's gonna send me a list. But anyway, this is a Ripley with Newt 1/6 scale kit, less than $100 shipped from the UK. I mean, you can't. That's crazy. When he told me how much it was, and then it's like, okay, I gotta get it. I mean, come on. It just looks badass. And then her arm goes in there, a pin and a little putty, and she's good to go. So let me see if I can back up and show you what she looks like on the base. But there it is. There's the whole thing. Yeah, just really, really nice. And my light's blowing up the resin. There we go. Super cool piece. Really awesome. So there's my review on this is, I'd say casting on this one is a solid 8.5 out of it. Simply because of the little over cleanup that they've done, and just a few little areas where I've got to go in and clean out some sludge. I'm being pretty nitpicky for a $100 kit. Price, what the value is, like 10 out of 10. You can't beat it. Sculpting, I'd give it a 9 out of 10, except for those two little things where I mentioned where Newt's face is. I think is a little long, and Sigourney's is a little short. I mean, I'm again being pretty nitpicky, but other than that, this kit all around is a 9 out of 10. I mean, if you love aliens and you like, this is the first thing I've ever found of Newt. I've seen a bunch of stuff with Ripley, but this is just really cool piece. I mean, it's like the whole, you know, the movie's about aliens, but it's actually really the story's about these two girls surviving. So this is just a really nice piece. Again, it's Matt Morozik, aka MVM397, signing off. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.